Kyoto, on a night drenched in rain, there stood an old inn, a relic from the Showa period, its wooden bones groaning under the weight of time. The corridors were narrow, choked with shadows that danced in the flickering yellow light. Stains bled down the walls like ancient tears, and every step on the wooden floor was a complaint. A creak that echoed into the oppressive silence. Inside, someone stayed there alone. Her name was Aoi, an artist, or at least she was trying to be. Her hair was a mess, her sweater too thin for the chill, and her eyes heavy with exhaustion. The room she rented was small, a simple wooden box lit by a single weak table lamp. Outside, the sky wept, a gloomy, gray canvas split open by thunder and lightning. She tried to lose herself in her art, the scratching of her pencil a small rebellion against the storm. Then, a sound, soft, rhythmic tapping. Toke, toke, toke. It wasn't the rain. It seemed to come from inside the room, from the wall itself. Howie froze, her heart beginning to race. Her eyes locked onto a dark, zigzagging crack in the old wood. It was just a crack, she told herself. But as the lights flickered with another clap of thunder, the crack seemed to vibrate. It pulsed, faintly like a vein beneath skin. Her hands trembled slightly as she pulled out her phone, a silly, modern reflex in such an ancient place. She aimed the camera at the crack, needing to see it through a screen to believe it, and that's when she saw it. On the phone's display, a face stared back from within the fissure. A distorted, grotesque face, its features twisted in silent agony. She gasped and dropped the phone. She dared to look back at the wall. There was nothing, just the crack, empty, but it was growing. The dark line was spreading across the wall like a spider's web, consuming the room in its shadow. The air grew thick, and a whisper slithered into her ears, a voice made of rustling leaves and dry bones. "Draw me. Give me a shape." Her breath caught and she stumbled back, hands shaking. The crack on the wall began to widen, stretching, tearing open like a monstrous, gaping mouth. Before she could scream, before she could even think to run, it lunged. Darkness closed in, ready to swallow her whole. The world faded to darkness with just that awful sound. Toke, toke, toke.